What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new video. Today's video, I actually had a request comment, and you guys know I have been really trying to work on answering some comments recently because we're working on some free stuff for you guys, some free stuff behind the scenes. But I got a comment from somebody asking, can you go over using the Rocket Tagger tool and explain how you use it? So guys, you guys know how my system's always being refined, always becoming better, always kind of working on improving myself through different avenues. And one of the avenues that I use to improve my work on Redbubble, and I even give this to my virtual assistants, is to use the Redbubble Rocket Tagger tool. So for those who aren't familiar, there's a company called Bots and Apps. They make a lot of different tools for, I guess you could just say, business, online business. I mean, for Instagram, for Twitter, for Redbubble, for Etsy, for just a bunch of stuff, right? One of their tools they have here is called the Redbubble Rocket Tagger tool, which basically what it does is it finds tags for you based on what's relevant or what's the most highest selling, best selling, the newest, etc. So basically, I'll show you kind of how to use this tool to not only get the most out of your design so that you can maximize where it's being seen, but also find tags that will help you make you more money. A lot of the times, and I ran this test multiple times by myself, I always like to run tests. I believe in being a mad scientist. That's actually a pretty good thing. I actually learned that from Ty Lopez, where he says, always test. And so what I did was I ran a test where you guys know where I used to upload 60 designs per day. The reason why I say used to is because I did it for a whole entire year. Now I have my virtual assistants doing that for me, and I can focus on other stuff. But basically, I ran a test where I would upload 60 designs a day myself for a whole week without using the tool, and then using the tool. And when I actually ended up using the tool, I had about 3 times more the amount of tags that I would add. Now, obviously, not all the time more is better, and I'll kind of explain why that is in a minute. But and you'll see this when I explain how to do my little tutorial here on how to use the tool. However, when you're finding Redbubble tags, the more tags you use, the bigger chance you have to show up for certain keywords for those tags. However, once again, more is not always better. Sometimes less is more. And I'll explain why that is, and that's why it's important for you guys to watch this whole video so I can kind of explain the whole process. So, the way it works is first you have to think of a niche or a keyword that you're going to compete in, meaning you're going to create designs for. If you've been using our course, the Autopilot Passive Income Redbubble Tagging course, you know this already, right? You know that you're going to stick to a specific niche or keyword, and you're going to create designs based on that. Even if you have the design course, you probably know this as well, based on how we set our little strategies up. But regardless, if you don't even have the course, you kind of know how we're going to get started. So you want to think of the category of designs that you're going to create, okay? So in this case, let's just say I use the keyword faith cross, right? What you want to do is you want to search this on Redbubble. Now you want to take into consideration 2 different things. So first thing I'm going to open up is a notepad, right? So an empty notepad, you can open up Microsoft Word, you can open up Notes if you're on Apple. By the way, this tool does work on Mac, it works on PC. So it doesn't matter really Chromebook. It doesn't matter what tool what device you have, because you get to add it to your the browser here. So if you want to use this tool, I'll leave a link in the description box down below. It's $12.99 a month, so $12.99. If you're looking for a discount, I would go for the yearly, and you pay yearly $99, and that will save you, I don't know, something like $50-something, I think. I'm no mathematician, but I think 13 times 12 is like 156, right? 13 times 12 is, 156. So you would be paying 156 if you paid yearly. You'd be paying $99. But regardless, if you already pay monthly for this, you're locked into whatever price you're locked into. So I don't know what that is, but everybody's different situations, different circumstances. So regardless, you find your keyword, right? After you install the tool, which I've shown videos how to do that, there's instructions on their webpage how to do that. What you do is you're going to start running the tool. Now, you want to pay attention very closely to this right here. You want to see what category you're focusing your content on that's showing up. So in this case, here's the most relevant. So Redbubble is showing designs what's deemed to be the most relevant for the keyword faith cross, okay? That's what they're deeming these designs to be based on the keywords at hand. Now, I want to iterate something, and once again, all the members in the course already know this. if you have a keyword in the title that is not found in the tags, it will not be found here, okay? Meaning only the tags only the keywords in the tags matter for when it comes down to ranking on Redbubble, okay? These designs all rank because of the certain keywords in their tags, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and run the tool. We're going to hit grab tags. Now, we're going to get a list of tags. Just give it some time. It's doing its job. Now, what it's doing is, and I'll kind of explain what it's doing. I actually read the instructions on how this works, is it's not just grabbing any random tags. What it's doing is it's taking collection of all the data on the web pages for the keyword faith cross. So it's taking all this data. So from the first design all the way to the very last design on page, God knows what page it is. I mean, page 500, page 700, whatever. All 75,000 designs, pretty much. And it's coming up with a list of tags that are the most relevant based on this relevant feature, okay? So when I say relevant feature, let me just go over here and copy this manually. Let's go ahead and copy this. Based on this feature right here, the most relevant sorting filter, okay? So it's, once again, I'm going to repeat what I just said because I want it to be very clear. It's taking the most relevant tags based on what you selected as the filter here, okay? If we set it to best selling, the results will change depending on the art that shows up differently, okay? So let me go ahead and paste this here, okay? Now, what I personally like to do is I like to find a keyword that is similar, and this is where my tactic is a little bit different, is I like to find a keyword that is similar to faith cross, right? If this is my keyword, something similar so that I can do kind of like a cross-reference. So what I'm going to do with my own knowledge is I'm going to go over here to the notepad. I'm going to take this big list that I have, and I'm going to type in all capitals here, faith, and I spelled faith wrong, faith cross, right? Just like that. Like, that's my keyword. And I'm going to type over here relevant. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a keyword that's similar to it based on the list that it's given me. So I have cross here, I have faith, I have Bible verse, I have blessed, I have Christian, whatever. And I'm going to go in with, let's say for the example, let's go with Jesus quote. That's one of the keywords that I'll use, okay? Now, this is going to help you, give you ideas to create new pieces of art. A lot of people sit here and say, well, how do I have enough creativity to create 60 designs a day? Well, this is a way to do this, right? So, Jesus quotes. I'm going to type this in all capitals, though, okay? Because I want to make note to myself, because I want to have to come back to this list, right? Because if I'm doing the same type of designs every day for 30 days in the month for that store, I want this to be a list that I can come back to, okay? So here I have Jesus quotes. This is going to be my next keyword, but I'm going to type over here best selling, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally take this quote, this keyword. So I'm going to type in Jesus quotes. And for those who are not religious, just bear with me. It doesn't really matter. We're just doing this as a, kind of like showing you how we're setting this up. But instead of most relevant, now let's go to best selling, okay? Now what we will see is there will be some designs that overlap. Like, for example, this design, this design was found somewhere here for the last keyword in the most relevant. The reason why is because what the software tool did when it found us certain keywords, it found us, once again, the most relevant in all the different solutions that existed. So you can see here there's a different set of results as well and a different order. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tool and I'm going to do the exact same thing. But once again, I made sure that it was the second keyword and it was set to best selling. Okay, this is one of my little strategies. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit grab tags. Okay, and just let it do its thing. It sometimes could take a little bit of time. And now what I'm going to do is just copy this. Okay. Now, it might be already copied for you, just depending on, your computer, your situation, whatever. I'm just going to copy it manually, okay? So you can see here, now I have a different set of keywords. Different order. Some will be overlapped, right? Like the word Christian here. Some will be overlapping, but there are different keywords. So, for example, we have the keyword fun here. We have the keyword cute. We have the keyword not today, Satan. That's not found here in this list. Now, what this is we have a collection now of keywords for two different ideas. And we also have what's most relevant and we have what's best selling, right? This is important because we want to level the difference between what's best selling and what's most relevant. Now, I want you to notice something logically. Now, this is how you know the tool is actually working. Logically speaking, right? What did we say? We said the tool goes through all the different results and finds what's most relevant based on the filter that you set, okay? Based on the filter and the keyword that you set. Well, what do we know about short tail keywords? Short tail keywords are most competitive, but they're also the most profitable. What do you see here? There's a lot more short tail keywords here than here, right? That are more competitive. So like a word like quote. Quote is much more competitive than the keyword, for example, Bible verse or even blessed. Quote is much more unanimous. I mean, it doesn't have to be religious based. Or the keyword trendy or the keyword fun. These are more competitive, but they're also more profitable. So once again, the machine is looking through all these different designs and it's determining based on what's relevant to the, meaning based on the work that is presented, right? What are the best keywords for the best selling, okay? Because that's what we selected. Now, I'll give you guys a tip. I will never go for newest. Newest to me does not matter because people are all day posting new designs. That does not mean they're going to be profitable. So I never look at them. Trending is interesting to me. There are people who do really, really well with this. I know somebody personally in my inner circle, like personally. When I say inner circle, I'm not one of these guru guys that sells some sort of mastermind membership. No, just somebody that I personally know uses this trending to find trending keywords before they emerge. I can make a video on this, but I'm not an expert on it. So I'm just going to be honest about that. I'm not an expert on it. That could be for a different video at a different time. But once again, what I like to do the most is I like to go for what's tried and true, which is most relevant and best selling, just like I showed you here. Then what I like to do is I like to incorporate my designs with these two main keywords. So faith cross, Jesus quotes. So what I'll do is I could create a cross design with a different quote on it, like from the Bible, from Jesus, from whatever, right? And I put different Christian quotes around it. And what I'll do is I'll use a mix of different keywords here and here for ideas. But the key here is I'll create my own keyword list first before I look into this. So when I'm creating a design, let's say I'm on design number 1 for the day. I'll create my design and I'll add my tags, right? And you guys know I don't just create designs and then upload and create designs and then upload. I actually have a strict method where I go and create all the designs first. Once again, I share that on the design course. I don't share that here publicly because I do it very, very quickly. I think in the video I created something like, in the course, 63 designs in 34 minutes. Something like that. So I'm not going to share that here publicly. That's not information that I share. I shared that in the course. If you want the course, go grab it. Link will be in the description. But regardless, right, what I'll do is I'll create all my different designs. And then what I'll do is I'll write my own keywords. I'll write all the tags that I could possibly think of myself. Then what I'll do is I'll look into these keywords. Now, I want you guys to know something here. This is a little caveat. When you type in high competitive keywords here, right, when there's a lot of results, that means it's more competitive. That means you're going to find higher competition keywords in the results, okay? But if I type something that's much more less competitive, then I'm going to get less competitive keywords. Let me explain what I mean. Let's use the word Chinese. I want to show you this. Chinese. Hold on. Chinese New Year. Let me just type that in real quick. Chinese New Year. Okay? Chinese New Year is drastically less competitive than if I just type in New Year. Why? Because one is relatively short tail compared to a longer tail. There's 455,000 results, right? If I type in Chinese New Year, right? And once again, I want to fix the capital, but it is what it is. And then I type in Zodiac, right? I want you to pay attention to the results. When I had just typed in Chinese New Year, it was 40-something thousand results. Now it's 21,000-something results. So I cut my competition in half. Now, some people say that doesn't matter, but I can tell you that it does. And I'm speaking from experience here with over 35,000 designs uploaded. It does make a difference. You will see the difference in your sales. It's hardly ever where people can be able to rank high in the millions results and rank high and do very well. It's very, very rare. I'm telling you from personal experience. So what I'm telling you is, if I take a keyword list like this, okay, and I hit search on this, okay, for the tool, and I'll just kind of show you what I'm talking about here. If I go like this and hit grab tags and let it do its thing and grab its tags, and by the way, you're not supposed to use this on Google Chrome. You're actually supposed to use this using Vivaldi. You can see here, and I'll just copy this list and I'll slap it on the notepad so we can see this more clearly. The keywords here are less competitive, because this keyword inherently is less competitive. But if I had just typed in the keyword year or new year, let's just go new year, because new year is less competitive, or it is more competitive, excuse me. If I do a search here, the keywords are going to be more competitive. So what you need to do is, you can't sit there and let the machine, like, you have to use your mind a little bit, right? If you want less competitive avenues, you have to start searching for less competitive keyword categories to start searching for, okay? So if you look here, right, this was the first list. We have Year of the Tiger, Chinese New Year, Dabbing Year of the Tiger 2022, Chinese Zodiac Tiger. These are keywords that are much more much less competitive than keywords like Kilimanjaro, Japan, Japanese, Oriental, and that has to do with the keyword New Year, okay? So that's what people are searching for. So, and by the way, I want to do a little thing here. I want you to think of the results. So if I search for the keyword New Year here, and I let the tool do its thing for the most relevant keyword terms, right? I'm getting access on what people aren't realizing. And what are people not realizing? Well, right now, the most relevant designs that are popping up have the keywords that are most relevant, like keywords like Kilimanjaro. Isn't Kilimanjaro like a mountain range? Or, where's the other word? Japanese, Oriental. I don't know what this is, Yukio or whatever that is. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm telling you that these words relate to the keyword New Year. Maybe people who are searching and purchasing the most New Year type designs have something to do with these keywords. So that could be an indicator for you to go out there and create designs based on those keywords. And once again, that's a different video for a different time. I could literally speak for days about this tool and how to actually use it and how to go in depth with it. But the reality is people use it, at least this is my assumption, at a basic level, right? They just do a basic search, copy and paste keywords, and they don't think twice. But if you really, really start to go deep into things, you start to look a little bit deeper, you can really, really start pulling out some information that essentially average people wouldn't be able to think of. And that's why, and I always tell you guys, try to create a competitive advantage for yourself. There's a lot of people in business who are just followers. They just follow what everybody else is doing. But if you can create your own system, you can do something that separates you from the group to succeed further in Redbubble, to use tools like this, to push yourself past the competition. You're going to be beating 95% of the people, because 95% of the people are not doing what we're doing here today. They're not doing the things that I'm showing you. Most of the people, they just create a few designs, they throw it up, and they hope to make some money. And we both know that most people on Redbubble don't make money, right? Like, if you search, like, is Redbubble scam? Is it this? Is it that? A lot of people are hating on Redbubble online. Why? Because they don't know how to make money. And they think that it's some sort of scam, but I'm telling you it's not. And if you've made money on it before, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So hopefully this video helped out, gave a little bit more, I guess you could say, introspection as to how I use the tool. And once again, I could talk a lot about how to use the tool and things like that, but that will probably be for a different video for a different time. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Bye.